Welcome, it's denome. So I have been buying a lot of Trustswap lately. So since the $0.8 range, I have been accumulating Trustswap for the last 2-3 days. And currently it's about $0.75. So I think it's still in a buy zone. It could drop about 50% from here, but that's basically the biggest downside I can currently see. So the market cap is $50 million, which is quite large, but they have proven themselves already, and they're actually solving a very, very big problem in DeFi and in crypto, which is basically the issue of trust. So in this video, I will cover the good and the bad sides of Trustswap, as well as I will give some criticism that people had, as well as I will cover criticism that I have of the project as well. But even despite those, I have been still accumulating Trustswap, so you know my sentiment already. But in this video, I will just give my reasons for everything. And if you think this is interesting, you know what to do. And let's give you a brief overview of what they're actually doing. And they're doing many things. And then I will go to the tokenomics, and then I will go to the criticism as well. So their website, trustswap.org, has basically the same information as white paper. So in this video, I will not show the white paper because everything is here as well. So the biggest things that they are tackling is crypto subscriptions. So currently, if you want to do a subscription, you have to use your Visa or MasterCard, and you don't really actually, you cannot cancel your subscriptions easily. You have to basically contact the team and ask nicely, like, hey, I had this subscription, can you cancel that? But with crypto subscriptions, you can easily delete, add, or subtract your subscriptions on the blockchain. And it's very handy. You currently don't have these. You could develop your own subscriptions, but they just want to allow companies and projects to have an easy implementable solution for subscriptions with crypto. They have an escrow service, so there will be no middleman if you want to basically buy something and give the money, and when something happens, then release the escrow to the user. So they want to have that on blockchain, as well as they have this launchpad, which will allow team token locks, event-based payments, investor token release, and early access for swap holders. So what this basically is doing is, like, currently if a project or a company is releasing their token, and currently they are mostly done through decentralized exchange offerings. And you see these token sales that happen all the time on Uniswap, but you're never quite sure if the team will pull an exit scam on you, if they pull the liquidity out of the pool and basically never deliver on their promise. So if a project is on this launchpad, what they have to do is put their money in a smart contract, which is audited. So you know that they cannot pull a exit scam on you. That's what they want to do here. And the team will get their reward based on time, as well as based on events or milestones. So once those happen, teams and the investors or VCs can get their money as well. And then they have a wrapping as a service, as well as they have a decentralized exchange and leverage trading on decentralized exchange. And for me, that's my first criticism, is that I don't know why they want to do so many different things here. Like, they have so multiple things here. Like, even crypto subscriptions alone would be big, and Launchpad alone would be big. But I don't know why they have the decentralized exchange. That's a little bit weird choice for me. And you can read 3% of the fees that are generated on the Trustswap ecosystem or generated by their company. 80% will be distributed to swap stakers, and the staking is going to go live in less than 24 hours from now, so that's quite nice. 10% will be burned, and 10% will go back to the company or the foundation. There will be some governance with swap, as well as there's the airdrops that will go through to the swap holders through the launchpad ecosystem. And they have a system also, the longer you hold swap, the more rewards you will get. So there's a lot of incentive just to hold and stake swap. So that's why I like the tokenomics a lot. So people don't actually want to sell these because of the sustainability. I will show you how this works later on in this video as well. And there's only going to be 100 million tokens, and it's deflationary, so it will be burned with each transaction. Another thing I want to show you is the team. So the CEO is Jeff Kirdeikis, and the CTO is Adam Berlam, and they have multiple developers, multiple programmers, multiple business developers in this team, but they just have this team here as well as the advisors. So as advisors, you know Box Mining from YouTube as well as Ivan on Tech from YouTube, and these guys I don't actually know, but this is their advisors. But they have team behind this as well, and they said in their latest AMA that they will add more people here on this page as well. So you can watch their latest AMA here. This is Jeff. He explains what's happening, and he answered a lot of questions by the community as well. And he does this regularly on their YouTube, so you can watch this as well. But the team, it will grow with Luke Bhagwan, who used to be an analyst for Goldman Sachs, and he was the second person ever to join CoinMarketCap team. So that's very cool that they are actually joining Trustswap, and they hired exclusive development team to begin on decentralized exchange. So on the AMA, Jeff, he said that they have 3 people now working on the decentralized exchange. So we'll see how that works. So basically, when you hold swap token, it's a company token which enhances DeFi. So that's how I understand it as well. At least they have their own, when they have their own mainnet, they have swap gas. I don't know exactly how that works, but anyway, mainnet will launch in the next 7 days. That's basically tomorrow. So that's why I want to make this video also, is before that happens, so you know how to prepare. Another thing I want to show you is the criticism against Jeff Kirdeikis, because he is a CEO of Trustswap as well as Uptrend, which is a social media platform powered by crypto, as well as he's part of Chain Games as S-Link and many other things as well. So he has many hats on his head, many projects, and even the projects themselves are trying to accomplish multiple things at the same time. So I don't know how he exactly manages his time and how many of the projects are actually going to deliver. So that's another criticism I have, is just that I don't know how focused he is on Trustswap. So you have to do your own research on that as well. And the roadmap here, this was another criticism I had, is that as you can see, Trust Stake was supposed to happen in early August 2020, but I think this is not live yet. They have this website which is called staking.trustswap.org, where you can actually stake swap on a testnet currently. So you cannot do this live. So this website should go live by tomorrow. And on this website, you can stake your swap here, as well as in the future, you are able to stake your liquidity pool tokens of Ethereum and swap pools here and earn some extra rewards on swap as well. So that's going to go live as well. And this is the smart launch platform. You can read this Medium article. It's quite easy to find if you want to just paste this on Google, or I will link this in the description box also. But what they want to do here is that you can have a customizable and fully audited smart lock service, which brings confidence that nobody can do an exit scam or dump their OTC coins on you, as well as the smart wrap will be included in this, which basically allows projects from other blockchains to also wrap their token on ERC20 standard, so basically bring it to Ethereum, and then they can be added on the decentralized exchange platforms as well on Ethereum. And here they say that they will be launching this launchpad, and the projects will be vetted by Trustswap team and community, and the projects will enjoy media and marketing support from Trustswap. So whenever these projects are on the platform, they are enjoying all these benefits, but they have to allocate 2% of their total supply to be airdropped to swap holders. And the longer you hold your swap, the more of these tokens you will be airdropped. So that's what's gonna happen. But this is another criticism I have, is that Jeff here said at least 20 times in this interview that they don't endorse any of the projects, and they don't vouch for any of the projects. So if you decide to invest through these launchpad programs, you are on your own, and they don't take any risk and they don't endorse anything. But here on this, they basically say that they are vetted and they get to enjoy the media and marketing support from Trustswap, but they don't endorse them. So I don't know how that exactly works. It feels like they are going back on their word here. So you have to make your own decisions how you interpret that. And here there was some misconception that you need to have at least 10,000 swap in order to participate in these airdrops, but that was only for the chain games launchpad. So just take that into consideration. In the future, you can have less swap also. And you can read how this actually works. So this is another incentive to hold swaps over a period of time, because here you can see that since day one, the longer you hold swap tokens, you will have a score which is like dash or ADSH, which is the daily average swap held. So the longer you hold swap, let's say you buy 10,000 swap today, you will only start to accumulate a little bit of this dash over time. So the longer you hold it, the more dash you own, and the more dash you own, the more airdrops you are eligible for. So you can actually go here to Swap Bots channel on their Discord, and you can make this command here, exclamation mark dash, and put your Ethereum address here, and the bot will give you the number of dash you are currently owning, which is basically the number of how much you are eligible for. But I don't recommend you to do this on the on this channel. What I recommend you to do is actually send a private message, so you're not broadcasting your public Ethereum address to anybody. So you would simply put your ETH address here to get your dash number, and the longer you hold it, the higher you will get the dash. So let's say you buy 10,000 swap, you will never ever get to 10,000 dash, because this has been live since July 9th, and that's when the accumulation started. So the earlier you are in swap, and the longer you hold, the better your rewards will be in the future as well. So that's another incentive which is like deflationary for swap token. So I do like the tokenomics a lot of this project, but are they gonna fulfill all of their promises, and how the launchpad will be used? It's a little bit unknown currently. They have said that they have 3 projects. One of them was MobiPay, and 2 other ones, I don't know which ones they were, as well as they have, I think they said 7 other ones that they're currently looking into, that want to go through the smart, not the smart, but the smart launch platform. So that's all the things that are happening. But even despite all of this, just crypto subscriptions alone, I think it's a good what is it? It was up here, crypto subscription. I think this alone is a good use case, as well as the launchpad. If companies and projects actually do use this, it can help bring trust into the ecosystem as well. But they had one launch here which didn't go quite well, and that's when they started going back on their word of the endorsing a product or project. So keep that in mind as well if you do decide to invest in the companies that go through the launchpad. But if you want to be in these pre-sales, the more swap you hold, the more airdrops you can get, as well as you can get into the pre-sales of the project if you hold some swap. So that's basically the utility for swap. And some criticism that is going on this project, I want to cover this at the end of this video right now. So one was that he has too many hats. The second is that the escrow service and the time release can already be done on Ethereum, but that's a low criticism in my opinion, because projects themselves don't really have this incentive to build this, because they would have to be audited for people to actually trust it anyway. So if you use a third-party service for the token release, it just gives you more trust in my opinion. So I don't think that's an issue. Smart swap, I don't understand this one. So why are they doing a decentralized exchange? Why are they doing a leverage exchange on the decentralized? I don't understand that. That beats me completely. I think it's completely opposite what they're actually trying to achieve here. So just that. And somebody said that the airdrops don't make sense. So if you're a company, why would you give 2% of your tokens to random swap holders, like who can then dump on the market? So that doesn't make sense in some people's mind. But in my opinion, if you just put 2% there, it's not that much of the total supply, but gives you a big incentive, as well as it gives the initial supply to people so you can get the exposure easily and fast. And people will be eyeing this launchpad, so it's, I think, a win-win anyway. So I don't think that's a big issue. And then launchpad reliability. If they are going back on their word on the projects and the how they are vetting the projects, I'm not sure how they are bringing trust into the ecosystem either. So that's a big issue as well. But all things considered, I did want to buy some swap because it was already at 120 million market cap, and now it's this low, as well as the staking is going to go live, as well as the mainnet is going to go live, and then they said they will pump up their marketing. So all in all, I do think it has room to grow to the upside. I will be probably selling half at about $1 to $1.50 range, and the rest I will stake. So that's basically my game plan here. And if it goes down below here again, then I will have more information how this thing works, and I will probably fill my bags and then ride the wave. So I do think it will have like one, and then a move to the downside, and then to the upside if the project is good. So up, down, up. That's basically my assessment how it will work. But we'll see how it actually goes. Now I took a gamble, took a risk on Trustswap, but to me it just seemed quite cheap comparing to the actual potential that they are trying to achieve here. And I don't see many others actually trying to achieve this launchpad thing in the DeFi space, as well as the crypto subscriptions. So they are doing something unique in the space. So even with all the FUD going on, I just want to take a gamble because I think they have some unique thing that they want to actually give to the market. So we'll see how it goes. That's just what I did and my reasoning for everything. I may not have every information correct in this video, so give me suggestions, ideas, and corrections in the comments, as well as if you thought this was interesting, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next video. Oh, by the way, no. By the way, sorry. If you want to see where this is listed, you can come to livecoinwatch.com and see different places. But basically, if we sort by the 24-hour volume, you can see that the best places are basically Uniswap. I don't know why it's not listed here. Very, very interesting on LiveCoin Watch. It's here. Oh, you just have to have 30 entries. Interesting. So Uniswap is clearly the best place. MXC, it has some fake volume, so I would not buy it from there. So basically, Uniswap is the only legit place to buy it currently, or the best place. Poloniex is another okay one. So that's basically it for this video. I will see you on the next one. Thanks.